Everybody. So this is my first update in about a week. Just to give you a little update, I was very sick with dengue fever, dengue. For those of you who want to look it up, I don't recommend it. It's also known as breakbone fever. Quite unpleasant. I'm much better. It takes about 6 or 7 days to get over it. I didn't work all week. It was quite challenging. Slept a lot, drank a lot. There's nothing you can do. Just take some Tylenol, and that's about it. So that's over. Let's proceed with a little bit of an update. So, in the last week, we've raised $770. So, wonderful news. Also, I have another really good bit of news about my mother, who is, of course, this fundraiser is all about. So, for those of you who read the text that accompanies the GoFundMe page, I mentioned that 2019 was a really tough year for my mom. She was diagnosed with stomach cancer. She had a small tumor. It was caught very early. They did some radio treatment. Fortunately, she didn't have to do any chemotherapy. In January, we'll know how well the treatment went. But subsequent checkups revealed that she had a lump in her breast, one of her breasts. And so she had to go for another round of testing, mammograms, etc., which were quite tedious and difficult for her. Finally, she got the news that it is benign. So yay, no breast cancer. And so I do have to thank some people for the money we've raised so far. First off, I'd like to thank Sharuk. Sharuk was my first donor. He was the first guy to respond and to donate. He also donated a second time. So, wow, thank you really from the bottom of my heart. I'd also like to thank an old friend, Anthony Haggerty. Anthony and I met when I think we were 15 or 16 years old. We were kids in the Royal Canadian Army Cadets, and we were doing a summer course called Arctic Indoctrination. So basically, they flew us up to a small Inuit village called Pangerton on Baffin Island, and we spent an amazing month there hiking all over the place. And him and Glenn Tarrant were my really close friends. And, we sort of lost touch. And then a couple of years ago, through the magic of Facebook, we reconnected. And he also donated generously. So thank you very much, Anthony. God bless you. There's another person that I want to mention. I don't recognize the name. The name is Meru Irani. Whoever you are, thank you very, very much for your donation as well. I want to do a special shout out to my extended family at Cressy SPA, Cressy USA, Cressy Mexico. They made a huge donation, $500 to the campaign. So I'd like to thank, starting right at the top with Franco Ravano, president of Cressy USA, David Guzman, Isabel Cucalone, Robert Cooper, Jennifer in marketing, Mitch Barbato, Mike Corcoran, who heads the warehouse, Al Rodas, in sales, Bob Late, Francois Le Sauté, Thierry Class, Leonard Ospina in Colombia, Theo Knevel in Bonaire, Luciano, who heads the group in Brazil, Peter Girolamo in the U.S., David Elliott in the U.S. as well, Tom Curis, Betsy also in the U.S., Mike and Renata, who are in the U.S., who I met at the sales meeting in September, Christian Balam, who runs Cressy Mexico with David, Bilal Kamal, who does sales in the Middle East and in Asia, Roberto Cercero, who's I guess a mentor for me, who heads the design department for regulators at Cressy. And of course, right at the top, Marco and Mr. Antonio Cressy, the founder, or not the founder, but the son of the founder, and also the president of the company. Who without them, that donation would be impossible. So I want to really thank you, everyone at Cressy. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it. Namaste. So to conclude, basically we've raised $770. We have a little ways to go, 2,730. I hope we continue to be able to raise some more funds. Please share the links, share the videos, donate if you can, $1, $2, $5, $10, $20. It doesn't matter. Everybody helps to help my mom keep the use of her hearing, which she really needs, and to show her that there's a little bit of love out there in the world. So thank you very much, and God bless everyone.